Hey, everybody, welcome to this week's edition of the Game 7 Weekend Preview Show. I am your host, Brian French, and as always, I'm joined by my crack minions, Kevin and Stuart, helping me out on the computer here today, and my crack engineer minion over there, Justin. Say hello, Justin.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Oh, same old, same old. You know?
Same old, same old, same old, same old. Here we are. Yes, we are. Every week, we're here. And this week is celebrating our country's independence, and we did that in fine style last night, did we not?
Oh, we blew some stuff up.
Blew some stuff up, and that's just the way it works, baby. When it's the 4th of July, you got to blow something up because that's what we're celebrating. We blew up the British.
That is one way to put it, yes.
Yes, we did. There was some rockets, red glare. There was some smoke-filled neighborhoods, and I think a good time was had by all, yes?
Oh, yes. Oh,
absolutely. Because, I mean, and homemade ice cream, you know, barbecuing, baseball, blowing some stuff up. It was a good night.
Fantastic.
Amen to that. So we're also looking for some fireworks this weekend out at Chesterfield, man. We got the Firecracker NIT. We've got 9U through 15, 16U. And we've got A and AA classes in the 9U, 10U, 11U, 12U, and 13U divisions, along with the AAA major classes in the 11U and 13U divisions. We've got the classes are open in the 14 and 15, 16U division, so it's going to be a really good weekend. We've got a one-day event in Southwest Missouri Game 7 in Springfield with a 10U open division, and we've got in Chatham, Illinois, the 4th of July tournament, 15, 16U over there as well. So there's a lot going on. Game 7's everywhere. Game 7 is everywhere, just like we saw on Facebook, right? Got Dave pinning up there with the Missouri Gators up at Mark Twain Lake there, man. Game 7's everywhere. I think they ought to throw a fishing tournament. Dave was saying first annual Game 7 fishing tournament. I think it's a great idea. Do a little Bass Pro action.
I'd do it.
Absolutely. I wouldn't win.
I'm
not
shot.
no fisherman, but
Be fun, though.
It would be fun. So, Dave, there you go, babe. Your next tournament there. Fishing tournament, Game 7. There you go. It's the way it works. They're everywhere, man. Jody Witt in Tennessee finished up last week with their World Series. And, we're counting down to the big one here in the Lou, are we not?
Oh, yeah.
World Series, baby. A lot of great stuff going on there. Parade at Busch Stadium. We've got all kinds of stuff going on out there, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. This week, I'm not quite sure, so I'm not going to say anything. We'll wait. We'll wait. So, though I do want to mention, though, at the Game 7 at the skills competition, something near and dear to our hearts here at Red Earth Productions, and I know Game 7, Dave and Dave, they've graciously allowed, we're going to do this to raise some money. We've got a golf tournament event coming up for the Jordan Morgan Memorial Foundation. Mike Morgan, we did a story a while back about his daughter Jordan, who died at the age of 3.5 with some severe physical issues, and they want to be able to help other families that have faced these situations, and so they started this foundation, the Jordan Morgan Memorial Foundation, and we're going to be at the World Series at the skills competition with a 50-50 raffle, raising money for this Memorial Foundation, Jordan Morgan. So I want everybody to be aware of that. That's one of the things that's going to be happening there. We're looking forward to helping out with that, and we're going to be at the golf tournament as well. So big shout out there, and so be looking for the kids coming around with the Geordie Strong T-shirts. Hashtag Geordie Strong T-shirts, selling the raffle tickets at the World Series at the skills competition. It goes to a great cause, folks. So just want to kind of throw that out there. Also, this week, we've got our spotlight on the 11U AAA Major Division at the Firecracker NIT. We'll be giving out our top award again this weekend in our Spotlight Division. So this award is given out to an individual who reflects character and commitment, and both in the community, on and off the field. So, I know there's maybe some of these kids, these younger kids, what does that mean? Well, what does that mean? What do you think that means, Justin? You're a young man. You're just still in college. What character, commitment, community, both on and off the field? What do you think? What are we talking about here?
It's just showing the maturity as becoming a man and becoming, grown parts of society of, being respectful, doing the right things, when people are looking, when people aren't looking. It's just treating people around you and yourself in the right ways in the community, and doing things the right way.
In the classroom, right? In the lunchroom when you're not being watched, because we're talking about kids, we're talking about 11-year-old kids, right? And that's true. And I think those are the types of things we have to still teach and instill in our kids here. So we want to recognize our partner, Cool Bats. If you're looking for a trophy bat or an individual or a team commemorative bat, go to coolbats.com. Check out what they can do for you. They got some great commemorative stuff. If you're looking for something for your team or whatever the case may be, if you want to give away a trophy or something in that, Jeff Jones, his group, Cool Bats, they can hook you up. So check those guys out, okay? There's also going to be another turf championship held out at Lindenwood University for the 9U Open Division. So looking forward to that. We're going to take a real quick peek at some of this. We've got our Spotlight Division. We got some good teams here. We've got the Eureka Wildcats coming up. We've got Coach Ebert and his Gators Baseball Academy team. They're really good. The Hitmen. Out of Illinois, Coach Trifoletti, and is bringing his Missouri Gators. Coach Hill just finished runner-up in the last weekend's tournament, out at the World Nationals. So he's got his Missouri Gators back out this weekend. Paducah Storm.
Always good teams. Always good teams out of there.
Absolutely. St. Louis SWAT. I believe they're down from the South County area. St. Louis Ducks, always great group. We had the first top award recipient from that team. St. Louis Force Elite coming out. So you got a good bracket there, man.
That's a very solid bracket. Can be very competitive. Should be a lot of really good games. It's pretty up in arms. So who's going to be playing on Sunday and semifinals, stuff like that. You never know what's going to happen.
I agree. That number one seed, though, man, that's going to be one less game. If you got to take that road 2 through 7 seeds, you got that extra game on Sunday, man. That makes it tough. I don't care. That makes it tough.
Yes, it does. You got to throw another arm, and you never know what's going to happen.
That really tests your pitching depth when you get into those types of things right there, guys. I'll tell you. So we're looking forward to that, and that turf championship out there. Let's take a look and see who we've got out there. Got some good teams in this turf championship event, and starting on Saturday, you've got the Bulls. Now, this Bulls team, that's Coach Ben Caffey. We've umpired a couple games for them just out in De Pere, right?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of fun. Good quality team. Coach Caffey does a great job with those kids. So we're looking forward to seeing them out at the tournament this weekend. You got the Columbia Avalanche, a couple of Mineral area teams, the Missouri Sox, Springfield Mavericks coming out of Springfield, Missouri, and Team Illini. So you've got a real good, Columbia, Missouri. I believe that's Columbia Mo. Yeah, let's make sure. Yes, I was correct. Columbia Mo, Team Illini coming, Missouri. That's going to be a fun event. So looking forward to seeing who comes out on top there. Let's continue on here. So remember, check the ticker. what's going on here below. My crack engineer over there, we got the ticker rolling, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Check the venue for your age division and where you're going to be playing right there if you're watching. We got a total of 99 teams playing this weekend in the state of Missouri and 12 over in Illinois, which gives us a grand total of, doing that math,
111 teams.
There's that quality education, fellas, right there. There it is. Public school's good, right?
It has its moments.
Hey, you were able to add that just like that and didn't even take your shoes off, son.
You know, it does help that I do have a paper in front of me with the number on it.
Oh, you didn't have to tell the folks.
Well, you know, I got to be honest. You know,
All
it's
right.
that character
Honesty,
thing.
character. That's correct. There we go. We're raising them up right. There we go, folks. Hey, big thank you from Dave and Dave for supporting Game 7 baseball and playing in Game 7 tournaments. Love seeing all the teams and the groups coming out and playing. So big thank you, guys. Just want to remind everybody, you know, it takes a lot of infrastructure to make these things all possible, especially that the umpires and how many umpires it takes. And as we get into the heat of the summer, let's make sure we're keeping our cool. Let's remember we're setting the right example for our children. There's a lot of great people out at the park supporting youth baseball in the right way. So let's make sure we keep it that way. I think that's very important. Building character that helps our youth in their commitment to the community as they grow up. And I think it was great. You know, if you haven't seen it yet, we just got done producing the docustory on Joey Siegler. It's up on our YouTube channel, Red Earth Prod. What high school did you go to? Had a great time talking with Joey and meeting and getting to know his family. It's a great story about these things, character, commitment, and community, and a young man, how he's used youth sports and how it's influenced him and helped him in his life after baseball, after sports, and being a part of the community. So remember, before you yell at the coach or an official, remember that we want to build the right character in our children. So make sure you take that time, thank an official. Without them, what don't we have? We don't have a game, do we, Justin?
No, we don't.
Nope.
Except for some sandlot baseball.
Which, you know, can be fun, but, you know, there you go. So, you know, let's take a look at some matchups. Let's see who we've got coming up here just across the board in the old Firecracker NIT. Let's pick out a couple. I want to look at the 15U, 16U Open Division. There's some pretty good squads coming out here. Coach Matz has come back out, Missouri Sox. You got the Rawlings Extreme Retro Baseball Club out of St. Louis, Missouri there. You've got the St. Louis Bears. You've got a couple of St. Louis Bears team. Coach Cooper, Coach Floyd bringing their group in. Southern Illinois Drillers and the St. Louis Force all coming in to test their mettle in the Firecracker NIT. Bring up, you know, let's check it out here. 13U AAA Major. Always good quality teams there. You've got Eureka Wildcats, Jackson Tribe, Missouri Elite, Ozark Gaucho, the Ozarks Gauchos. I did think about that team as a possibility for looking and bringing that into our list, our youth sports team names list. But the Gaucho, I don't know.
Still debating.
Still debating on that one. We hopefully we'll see him out there this weekend. We'll see what we got. St. Louis Gamers, some great stuff. But there is one group, I believe it's in the 13U.
14U.
It's 14U, that's
14U.
correct. 14U Open Division that we're looking at here as an entry into our top 10 list of youth sports team names. I'll get it out here in a minute. Maybe I made the title of that too long. Can't even say it. But, man, we come up with this, and we're hoping to talk to the coach this week and see him out there on Sunday. But the Monticello, they're from Monticello, Illinois, the Monticello Sages. Monticello Sages. And I'm saying, man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They could be our all-GPA team. The Monticello Sages, man. It's, wisdom and all that. They could be our all GPA team, so we're hoping to get a chance to talk to them. They could be the next on the list.
I do like the name because we do talk about, grades, getting it done in the classroom, all that kind of stuff too.
Our top 10 list is about, sports team names. So let's list them off here. You got the Snot Rockets, right?
At number 1.
At number 1. And that's an 8U team, so I think that's beautiful. Number 2, it was a 12U team that was the Midwest Mafia from, of course, the Chicago, Illinois area.
Again, fitting.
Perfect. You've got the Lugnuts, the NWA Northwest Arkansas Lugnuts, and that just fits. Ozarks area, Lugnuts. Great stuff. And then we had the Wilson Woodchucks out of Mount Joliet, Tennessee. And that just, how can you not say Wilson Woodchucks?
It just works.
It
just
works. So, and I'm thinking Monticello Sages. Who picks that as a baseball team name?
I dig it, though. I do dig it.
I do dig it. So I think they're going to be heading to the list at the number 5 spot. They might even roll in up above the Wilson Woodchucks because Sages, nobody thinks of a sage as playing baseball. That's the guys in the lawyers and the stuff. So I think it's cool. Great team name. Could be on the list. Shout out to Coach Jesse Huizinga. Would like to find a little bit more of the story behind that, so hopefully we'll get a chance to see what's going on there. Give us a like, Coach. Give us a like on the page. Go to REP at Red Earth Prod LLC and give a page like there. I'd like that. Remember, hit the subscribe button here. If you're watching the show, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the alert bell. That way you can see what's going on there. And again, like us on Facebook. That way you can follow what's happening in REP. Make sure you're also following Game 7 at Game 7 Baseball for all the updates and action photos from the weekend. They put the champ photos up. They do a great job keeping you up through the tournament. Follow Game 7 on Facebook at Game 7 Baseball. So, folks, I think it's going to be a good weekend. What do you think, Justin?
I do. I think it's going to be a great weekend.
I do. We're looking for some fireworks. Happy 4th of July to all of you out there. Enjoy your continued holiday weekend. And from all of us here at REP, remember, have a great day in the Lord. Enjoy the games, and we'll see you at the ballpark.